We're friends. Yeah. Again, probably the busy kind of thing. People, just like I said, like last week sometime, I said, what did I say, Twinkles? You went to, you go to these walls and you're like, I forget it. That was then, this is now. No sense of, dwelling on things or just like analyzing them. I mean, just because this light is taking forever and I'm wondering if we're going to get scratchy. We just did the opener. The opener is there. I mean, yesterday we came out with this fury. Maybe it's like a defense kind of thing. Like you gotta stand up. You gotta stand up for yourself sometimes. And we did. I don't know. The reviews are not in yet, because we don't get any kind of feedback. But we've seen some people come by or come back a little bit. And the thing yesterday, okay, with the ignoring and all that with Rod, okay, fine. Like I said, I was explaining, we need something to bounce off of. I know, your views are never going to change, but I just wasn't in the mood for it. Sometimes I feel like, I'm being like drowned because I'm coming up with something. I'm doing a show here, giving a lot of thought, put a lot of time into it, a little bit here, Really. Everything in my body, And then I have to face the music afterwards, I said it. And, a lot of people might say it's strange, Isn't he strange? Isn't the boy strange? But anyway, I went up and made the rounds. One person wasn't here, the other person was, and I said, oh, you're my friend. You're my friend. But that's, when you go over, like when I was going over to even like a real good friend, a real good childhood friend. There was an event, I'm not going to say what event it was, but I put up, I said, because I said, I figure, I know him, I'll say, happy whatever day it was and everything like that, and if you go to his wall, he likes everybody's comment except mine. And then I had to say to myself, well, what did I say or do wrong? The only thing I can think of, on that one, I'm saying, are people actually listen to the show? I don't know. I have no idea. So anyway, cheesecake. I did a lot of cheesecake. Back in the day, I used to give everyone a piece of cheesecake for their birthday. And the birthdays started to fall off. The first 2 years, 3 years that we were around here doing the show, we used to get a lot. I don't know if it was sympathy or what, or like, well, all this, the election didn't happen. This was I don't know, we'll call it doomsday, the election there. That just really, that one week after the election, it was just like, you would just see all your numbers go down. Like, that was it. It was like, again, I'm not making any assumptions, but it almost felt like people were like, they were so hurt, that Hillary didn't win, that like in their mind they're like, well, all these people that, I probably came to mind to a lot of people. It was like, yeah, that guy, what was I doing? I was a little bit of a critic of Obama, but I wasn't nothing like it is today. It was none of that kind of really hurting people, like disrespecting and all that. I made some jokes and everything, I tolerated it. If everyone said that, he was doing the right thing, I said, okay. Now looking at it, they didn't want to go for Hillary for some reason. And Johnny's saying, oh, there's a lot of conservatives. then, my experience has always been on here. I don't really interact with many. I don't see them. Yes, I have a small little thing. I mean, it used to be a little bit big, some years ago. I had a lot to do with that. I was just speaking my mind. And he says it's a free country. Yes, we have free speech. If you see the monologues, they just come out and they just, they look right at the camera. I mean, this whole thing, how did they have so much information? I mean, I want to know, how did they find out about the Donald Trump Jr. meeting? I really don't know that. I know the New York Times reported it, whatever source. I mean, but how did they know? I mean, you like a lot of things, like with the meeting with the girl. She said that there was 30 people in the meeting, about the McCain thing. I'm like, they seem, they got, what's his name there? Michael Avenatti. They got Michael Avenatti. It's just like they start off, I don't know why. He's just like, he has the bank accounts. He knows everything. They know every move. And then Giuliani, just last night on the Laura Ingraham Angle show, or this angle. Yeah, Giuliani. Yes, some people are like, oh, they just like, yeah, they can't hear the name. I don't know. What did he do wrong? What did he do wrong? Are we all not Americans? Just like the guy wearing not a cheesecake hat, but a Make America Great Again. Like, what did he do wrong? He's not exercising, his first and second, or not second, but his first, whatever it is. What do you even know anymore? Where are the rules? They seem to know him, though, when they need to know him, they follow him to the T. But they don't seem to follow him like when someone else is using them.